just to follow this through, though, because the whole part of the Conservative strategy was to cozy up to unions, particularly private sector unions. We had the strike here in Vancouver at the port, in which there were Conservatives chomping at the bit to go out after it. Pierre sat on them. They were told to keep quiet. So, this has not been done by accident. You would assume then that, there has been data and polling where the Conservatives have done, which has informed that strategy. So I suppose it then makes me think, well, if this shift didn't occur and we have the data now to inform us on that, is the strategy now of the Conservatives going to be one that has to be rethought? Because is the next voter group to get you to the majority that you want to get at the next election, is it not the blue collar NDP voting working class guy with a truck? Is it actually some of these older, moderately conservative voters who were put off that probably stopped the Conservatives winning seats like Richmond East, Steve Stern, probably stopped winning Port Moody, Coquitlam, all of these seats in the kind of, suburban areas of big cities? Is that where the focus should be then? Which is then a complete flip on and does that also then raise the question of, well, is Pierre the best person to go after that? Because he was very much seen as the best guy to go after the kind of blue collar, white working class truck driver, but not maybe, Ethel and George, who are living in the suburbs of Vancouver.
I do think there's a really important point here that the truck driver, blue collar truck driver you just discussed, they were going to vote for Pierre when Trudeau was still the leader of the Liberals. They just couldn't bring home, to use the slogan, they just couldn't bring home that vote